So, this is basically, excuse me, I'm feeling kind of under the weather. I was gonna explain how to do super jumps on console and also mantle jumps on console. I don't know how to do the mantle jumps inside of buildings yet. I'm still getting that down, but I'll show you how to do the easy ones, the open zip lines, without the roof. Alright, so to do a super jump, I mean, you know, let's all take a breath here and, you know, appreciate the fun design of the game. Alright, so, yeah, I'm feeling kind of sick, but, alright, so first things first, you have to be in, you know, in the ground, and you have to be able to have the interact there. I'm on Xbox, so it's gonna say X button. Here's my button configuration. I play claw, so you know my jump. Well, I have I know it sounds sus, but I have a Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, so I can go to my Xbox accessories and, you know, make any button. Like my jump also doubles as my Y button, so you know I play claw, but you can do it however you like as long as you are able to do what I'm about to explain. So you want to be in the ground and hit interact with the you know, you want to be touching the ground, and you want to, this is gonna go on YouTube, by the way, but it's for my one viewer that sometimes shows up. But so you want to be on the ground, like feet on the ground. You can't, you know. All right, so it's the interact button, which mine is X. It's X and then jump in that timing. It's not, you know, it's console, so it's X and then jump. That's how you do the super jump. You gotta be on the ground.
Might be something good this way.
You gotta look at the zip line. You gotta press your interact button, whatever it may be, and then you gotta jump. I didn't do it that time, but it's specific timing. It's you know, I mean, with respect to, you know, PC players and stuff, I think that it's a little bit harder on console because you have to do the timing yourself of the super jump. And I play claw, so you know, I press YY on Xbox. It's the triangle button for PlayStation controller players. So it's interact, jump. It's more like interact, jump. Interact, jump. There's certain places on the map that I find this useful because you can actually, you know, get away from people if they're chasing you. You know, like, this is why I have it on these settings. Tab to use and reload, because if I'm holding it and running forward, the timing of my jump and the interact will be messed up. So, you know, if I'm, you know, sometimes I can get it, but if I'm holding the button and running towards it, you know, it's a lot harder to do because the timing is different, you know, because I know the timing between the interact and the YY. You can get away from players by doing this. You can be more aggressive. You can get slides in, you know, like slide down here, you know, just like different little things. I can also super glide, but I play on 120 frames per second, so it's you know, a lot harder to hit. It's like a 10% chance, really, even if you get like the timing perfect. But this is reliable because this is like sustainable skill. So it's interact, jump. Now I'm gonna move on to the mantle jumps since it's a short video. You know, I mean, I know I'm not popular, and it's probably gonna get, you know, video lost in time. That's all good. You know, I understand it.
I set the portal.
But if it's not, you know, I mean, like, feel free to ask me your questions or your worrisome concerns. You know, like why is this not working right, or what am I doing wrong? Here's a video of me. I'll watch it. You know, I'll tell you what's happening if you want. You know. Anyway, so here's what you want to do with the mantle jump. The mantle jump is basically being in contact with the ground, but you're clambering to that. You're using this, the clamber
Good this way.
that I'm about to show you, as the grounding to do the super jump that will launch you where you want to be. So you want to ride the zipline up, and then jump into it, or crouch into it. You can ride it higher and crouch into it sometimes. I don't know why it moves forward, but you can crouch into it as well, as long as you land on the clamber spot, you know. And you just want to basically hold forward, look up to get the interact, and do the super jump. It's basically on these free range zip lines. Like in the buildings, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm sure I might.
Going to phase.
But that's how you do the mantle jump. You use this as your grounding, hold forward. The timing is still very hard to get, and it's a lot harder to do on console than it is PC, because you can't just like hold interact and scroll wheel forward. It's a lot harder to do on console. But that's basically how you do the mantle jump. You can't always hit it because it's, you know, it is very hard timing to do, because you got to do all of the manual impresses. You gotta do like all the manual presses. But you'll find that it is helpful, because you can you can do it, like, say like you're battling two people in Energy Bank, right? The new map. Say you're battling two people, a Rampart and a Horizon or something. You know, they're both like, you know, you drop off one of the open zip lines, right? You're battling them, they're battling you, you know. You drop, you queue, whatever, you know. And, you know, you can do like stuff that they don't know how to do yet. So it widens the skill gap, because like they're battling you from here, right? Or like over here. And you can just like mantle jump over their head. And if they're on like a slower sensitivity on controller, on console, you know, they're gonna be like this. What the? That's what they'll do. I find it helpful because the game itself is not, you know, it's online, you know, it's on over the internet, so you know, like the most efficient thing that you can do is learn stuff about movement. Like, alright, this is a little extra here, but like fatigue jumping. If you're like, say you're running and like you're running, right? Like you can run and it's like, oh, I have cover here, you know, I'm hearing them waste a mag or something, you know. You can you know, jump and continue your fatigue bounce, because if they challenge you, you can do something unexpected to them. You can continue to fatigue bounce, you know, whenever whenever they decide to challenge, you know, and you can jump up and, you know, shoot them. But if you just like run and like, you can do wall bounces too, You know, just like run, slide. If I could ever get a good slide. You know, I mean, you can just take the corner by doing that, you know? And yeah, God bless you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.